Sneaking screen time usually doesn't start with bad intentions. It starts with a child checking a device when no one is watching, using screens late at night, hiding devices in bedrooms, or lying about usage. Parents often feel betrayed, angry, or disrespected when they discover this. Many assume sneaking means the child is becoming dishonest. In reality, sneaking is usually a response to how limits are set, not a sign of moral failure. Sneaking hurts parents more than overuse because it breaks trust. Parents feel fooled and may take it personally. However, children who sneak are rarely trying to deceive emotionally. They are trying to regain access to something their brain strongly desires while avoiding conflict or punishment. Kids sneak screen time when the desire for screens is stronger than their ability to tolerate limits. This happens when screens become a primary regulation tool for boredom, stress, or emotion. Sneaking is not about rebellion. It is about unmet regulation needs combined with rigid or unpredictable rules. For ages 6 to 8, sneaking often comes from impulsivity and weak self-control. For ages 9 to 11, sneaking is usually strategic and linked to curiosity or peer influence. For ages 12 to 14, sneaking is often about autonomy, privacy, and social connection. Each age requires a different parental response. Extremely strict or sudden limits increase the urge to sneak. When screens feel forbidden or scarce, children fixate on them. The brain reacts to restriction by increasing desire. This is why punishment-heavy approaches often make sneaking worse, not better. Inconsistent limits confuse children. If screen rules change based on mood, stress, or fatigue, children learn that rules are negotiable. Sneaking becomes a way to test boundaries when clarity is missing. Predictability reduces sneaking more than strictness. Many children sneak screens not for fun but for relief. Screens help them avoid boredom, stress, loneliness, or emotional discomfort. When parents focus only on rule breaking, they miss the emotional reason driving the behavior. Punishment may stop sneaking temporarily, but it rarely teaches regulation. Taking devices away without addressing the underlying need increases resentment and secrecy. The child learns to hide behavior better, not manage it better. The goal is not catching sneaking. The goal is reducing the need to sneak. When children feel capable of managing limits and emotions, sneaking naturally decreases. This requires structure, skill building, and trust repair. Address sneaking by resetting expectations calmly. This means clearly defining when, where, and how screens can be used. The system should be predictable and fair. A clear system removes the need for secrecy. Monitoring devices secretly increases mistrust. Open conversations about limits, expectations, and consequences build cooperation. Children are more likely to follow rules they understand than rules enforced only through control. Many children sneak because they don't know how to stop once engaged. Stopping screens requires emotional control, which must be practiced. Parents should help children practice stopping at low-stress moments, not only during conflict. Reducing access without replacement leaves a regulation gap. Children need other ways to relax, engage, or decompress. Movement, hobbies, creative outlets, and social connection reduce the urge to sneak. When sneaking is discovered, respond calmly. Avoid yelling or shaming. Address the behavior clearly, then refocus on why it happened and how to prevent it next time. Emotional safety supports honesty. Trust is rebuilt through consistency, not lectures. When children see that rules are predictable and fair, secrecy decreases. Trust grows when parents respond calmly instead of emotionally. Lying often comes from fear of reaction, not lack of values. When consequences feel overwhelming, children hide behavior. Reducing emotional reactions increases honesty more than increasing punishment. Sneaking decreases when children feel heard, connected, and capable. Clear routines, predictable limits, emotional connection, and meaningful offline activities reduce dependence on screens. If sneaking is constant, compulsive, or paired with anxiety, withdrawal, or aggression, it may signal deeper emotional needs. Professional guidance may help uncover underlying issues. Sneaking is not a sign of failure, it is information. It tells parents where the system needs adjustment. Responding with curiosity instead of anger creates long-term change. Kids sneak screen time when limits feel unmanageable or unclear. With predictable systems, emotional support, and skill building, sneaking decreases and trust improves. The goal is not perfect control, but healthy guidance. Better parents start with better understanding.